Why is Roma so good? Hi, this is Sam Stone Signal. Welcome to my review. Roma is a little film that could sweep the Oscars this year. Why is it so good? It's a passion project of Alfonso Cuarón. It stars Yalitza Aparicio as Cleo, Marina Del Rivera as Senora Sofia, Diego Gordina Audrey as Tonio, and Carlos Peralta as Pago. Roma is a love letter to Cuarón's daddy, his family, his country, and his childhood. It's a very calming and summer-like film. It's black and white, but it reminds me of Roman Holiday, really. It takes place in the 70s. It explores parallels between a poor housekeeper nanny and her rich employer, the wife of a doctor, who's becoming increasingly busy at work and doesn't have time for a family life. So Cleo is basically running the house, doing housework and childcare. Like in the opening scene, you see the floor being washed, and it's as if no one is doing the work, but it's Cleo. So these two women, one head of household, the other doing the work, are pretty similar in that the main stumbling blocks in their lives are men. And this whole thing is mirrored by what is happening in the government, where the Institutional Revolutionary Party, or PRI, was clinging to power with repression and fraudulent elections. In the 1970s, the political party had the country on the brink of a revolution. In October, there was a student demonstration that turned deadly when government snipers killed scores of students. These events bleed over the lives of the family. Cleo dates a member of the PRI secret police force, and groups like these serve as the backdrop of a main event in the film, the Corpus Christi Massacre, where a paramilitary group disguises itself as a student group and attacks students at a demonstration. One of the things people will have to deal with is this is black and white. This is a black and white film. Another is that it's very slow to get going. It also had really long takes, like you were listening into a conversation or looking in the window as the family watched TV. So you're not a participant like you would be in Iron Man. You're a viewer. Roma is a parade, and you're on the sidewalk. But it's kind of like childhood in a respect that you may hear about something terrible, but it really doesn't affect you. Like, when I was young, President Reagan got shot. And it was a big deal like it should be. It didn't permeate the bubble of childhood. I always felt protected, and I was free to be a kid without worry. Now, I've seen people commend Alfonso Cuarón on being an independent filmmaker. He's not. He directed Gravity with Sandra Bullock, and this doesn't take away from the film at all. It also was one of the most amazing films to listen to. You hear the traffic, kids playing, birds chirping. I was tempted to just close my eyes and listen to it. should using it. Maybe if we want to break from the superhero and other mass media movies. Like I said before, this movie is enchanted from an adult and child's perspective, where you get the safety of being a viewer and the responsibility of knowing what's going on around you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Like and subscribe, visit my links below, and have a good day.